Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Bourgeon, and welcome to another NASCAR race review of Championship Weekend. Now, tonight, I will be talking about the NASCAR Xfinity Series season finale held at Phoenix, the 24th annual NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship race. Now, this race, I'm going to start off with a very honest opinion of mine. This was one of the best championship finales I've seen since the NASCAR Xfinity Series was at Homestead, Miami 2019. This race at Phoenix was amazing. It was a really, really good race, filled with great battles at the front, drama, great racing throughout, the front, the middle, and the back. It was really good. And, again, the racing between the final four candidates, which were Ty Gibbs, Noah Gragson, Josh Berry, and Justin Allgaier, between Gragson, Gibbs, and Allgaier, they put on a show. They were amazing to watch. The racing between those three was great. It was incredible. As for Josh Berry, Berry wasn't much into those battles. He was running fourth a couple seconds behind them, so that's why not much. But for me, it was between Gibbs, Allgaier, and Gragson. Those three put on a show. They really did. Start off talking about the race. The race, again, as I've already mentioned, really good. One of my favorite season finales I've seen in NASCAR. It was amazing. Xfinity Series put on a show at Phoenix. Again, Phoenix now is 2 for 2 in great season finales right now. Trucks was great. Xfinity was amazing. Yeah, the racing throughout was really good. With the resin that was now, they recently applied round 3 and 4, they added it via driver feedback. They added two different groups. They didn't apply resin in 1 and 2, I believe, because again, it was based more off driver feedback. I feel like they already had way too much resin doing 1 and 2. Try to avoid that, add a little bit more of the resin applied into 3 and 4. The racing was really good. It was amazing. You had multiple groups. The top, the middle, and the bottom worked great, especially in turns 1 and 2. There was multiple groups. You could have a great advantage in either lane, depending on how good you are in that lane. And you went to work. You went to work with it. It was great, especially late. You saw Allgaier, Gragson, and Gibbs use different lanes. Some used the top, some used the middle, and some used the bottom. And they all worked well. It was beautiful. It was in multiple groups, and you could work with it. You could work. Gibbs at times used the top, the middle, and the bottom. Allgaier used the middle, and the bottom, and the top. Gragson as well. Searching for grip. And I like that. You had multiple lines, multiple lanes. You had options to work with. It's not a one group race. You have options, you have multiple groups, and it works brilliantly. And it worked even rounds 3 and 4. You could go with the top where the resin's at. You can go with the middle or even the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Gragson used it perfectly in 3 and 4. In the middle, all the drivers used it. In the top, Allgaier used it late. And then Gibbs. Then Allgaier. Everyone was copying that. Everyone was copying those moves to figure out where's the sweet spot. Where's the perfect lines. And honestly, for me, that was perfect. It was great. And now, so this may be a hot take, but maybe we were wrong about Phoenix being the season finale, because as of late, right now, 2022, Phoenix does not miss. As I already mentioned, truck was great, good race with a great finish, and Xfinity throughout was great. Stage 1 was good, Stage 2 was great, Stage 3 was incredible. The racing in Stage 3 between Gibbs, Gragson, and Allgaier was amazing. Back and forth, crossover moves, perfect racing, in my opinion. It was beautiful. And the cars were on edge. Close racing, fun battle. It was perfect. It was incredible. It was beautiful racing between three very good drivers. Two who are going to be heading to Cup, Gibbs and Gregson. It's going to be really fun seeing those two battle it out in Cup next year. Gibbs maybe in the 18, although more likely confirmed. I think we all know that. And Gregson heading to Petty GMS. Like, it's going to be fun seeing those two compete next year. They're going to put on a good show. And yeah, as for some incidents that happened, we have this incident where Sammy Smith, this was, I believe, during stage 2 or 3, I believe. Sammy Smith got, in my opinion, taken out by Sam Mayer got taken out by Sammy Smith. They were racing, heading into turn 1. Sammy Smith moved Sam Mayer up the track, bit up a little bump and run, pushed him up the racetrack during turn 1 and 2. Mayer fought back, and then after that, Smith, I don't know what happened, just wrecked him. Just dumped him. They both hit the wall, and fortunately, that would be the end of the day for Mayer, who would finish around the back, nearly last, multiple laps down, damage in the rear end, and then that cost him. Our drivers involved, I believe, were Stefan Parsons as well. Brandon Poole got a little bit of damage. He was in the beautiful Eric Estevao, the group car. Beautiful car, by the way. Shout out to Eric. I mean, amazing stuff. Like, humble beginnings to having his own race review car in NASCAR. Like that, it's amazing. But, yeah. Another incident, the ball was on with 45 laps to go. I'm skipping one, but we'll talk that later. With 45 laps to go, a big one, Dylan Bassett blew an engine, thus causing late race caution, bunching up the field for green flag pit stops late. And then a third incident was Sammy Smith having an incident with Joey Gase, and more cars also involved. It was more of a chain reaction incident, so unfortunately Sammy Smith was involved. Right place, wrong. It was basically incident, wrong place, wrong time. So it was a shame for Sammy. It just really wasn't his day, really. Looked good at the beginning, but just never really got going, sadly. And as for the Championship 4, we have Justin Allgaier, who sadly didn't win the championship. He finished, I believe, in P3 in the race, but well, he was there at the end, the late race restart, but sadly, couldn't get it done. Josh Berry, who in the last restart, fortunately slid up the racetrack trying to go to the resin, but got loose and unfortunately hit the outside wall of turn 2. And to be fair, he really couldn't make up anything else. Not really. If I'm correct, he finished around 13th. Actually, he was around 21st around the time when he had the incident. So made a bit of bounce back, but sadly 13th. Tough break. And then you have Noah Gragson. Noah, who had an amazing season, a really, really good season, unfortunately finishes second place. He drove his butt off, he gave it his all, but sadly he fell short to the 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs is the 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion. Some people may like it, some people may hate it. Obviously, some people hated it due to the incident at Martinsville last week, where Ty Gibbs basically wrecked his teammate Brandon Jones, who needed to win to get into the Final Four, which was definitely one of the most polarizing incidents in NASCAR that occurred last week. Because, again, Gibbs technically took him out, but, yeah, I mean, what else is there much to say? He took him out. Intentional. I mean, say what you want, but I mean, it happened, and well, was it pretty? Heck no, it wasn't. It wasn't pretty, but, well, Ty Gibbs got it done today. Focus on the present. Got it done today. Raced well. Raced clean, which is the most important part, because, heck, if you wanted to at least look good after what the heck happened last week. He had to race clean, basically, and he got the job done. He raced clean, raced professionally, better in moves late, and got it done. Won the race and the championship. He got a total of 125 laps. A commanding performance, 125 up 200 laps. Very commanding performance. And he got it done. Wins the race and the championship. 11 wins this season, too. Just an overall great season for Ty Gibbs. Which, again, love him or hate him, Ty Gibbs is the future of the sport. He is the future. He's got raw speed, raw talent, and he's got great abilities. If he can get maturity, if he can mature, granted he's still young, which I believe he will mature. He gets maturity, he's going to be very good. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now on to the race results. As we have mentioned, Ty Gibbs wins the championship over Noah Gragson, who finishes second both in the points and in the race. 0.397 seconds back behind Ty Gibbs. Close, but no cigar. He sent in last lap late. Last lap, he sent into turn 3, looking for maybe the bumper, but never got it. Tried, but just wasn't meant to be. Justin Allgaier finishes third in the race, finished third in both race and standings. So, again, it's another year, another unfortunate turn of events for Allgaier falling short of the title. Again, it's a shame. Hopefully next year he'll do it. Hopefully he'll be a champion. Then we got Landon Castle. Shout out to him. A great race, honestly. Castle did really well. Finishes P4, the best of the non-championship 4 drivers. Massive credit to him. AJ Allmendinger 5th, Sheldon Creed 6th, Riley Herb 7th, Daniel Hemrick 8th, Austin Hill 9th. Sammy Smith, who, despite being involved in 2 separate incidents, the Sam Mayer incident back here, Sam Mayer and Sammy Smith incident, and the incident he got into with Joey Gase, despite those 2 separate incidents, he comes home to finish 10th, a top 10 finish. That is really impressive. Again, after everything Sammy went through, the fact he managed to come home and finish 10th, really impressive. Again, credit to him, all the power. Good comeback, very good comeback. Then you got Brandon Jones 11th, Nick Sanchez, with a 12th place finish. Incredibly started 3rd for this race. I didn't expect that. I mean, insanely impressive stuff from Nick. But 12th, not too bad. I believe he'll do way better though next year. Who knows? He may get a win next year if he gets some part-time rides for Xfinity. Who knows? Josh Berry, who finishes 4th in the standings, finishes 13th, sadly. Kyle Weatherman, shout out to him, 14th. Good result for Kyle Weatherman. Heck, he started 35th. So he went from 35th to 14th. Very good drive. Josh Williams started 30th, finishes 15th. Heck, Josh Williams was running in the top 10 late before the Dylan Bassett blown engine. He was in the top 10. I mean, impressive. I didn't expect that, but hey, he did really good. Jeb Burns 16th, Raja Karuf, shout out to him, finishes 17th. He started 37th, comes home 17th, plus 20. Good result for Raja. Alex Lopez 18th, Bailey Curry 19th, Ryan Sieg 20th. And then below, Mike Snyder 25th, Brendan Pulteney out of the group car finishes 29th, and last place, respectively, Dylan Bassett, who obviously DNF due to engine. But there you have it. That's my race review of the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship Season Finale. Again, overall, my opinion of the race, it was an incredible race, an instant classic, filled of amazing racing, a great race-long battle between Gibbs, Gragson, and Allgaier, especially late, especially during Stage 3, where the tires were worn out. It was slippy, the track surface was slippery, not a lot of grip, cars slipping around. It was beautiful. It was prime stock car racing. in its mightiest form. It was beautiful. I loved it. Many people may have not liked it because they were rooting against Ty Gibbs, but for me, as a racing fan in general, I loved it. It was amazing. The racing was great. It was fun. The finish was thrilling, just like last night's truck race. It was amazing. The Xfinity Series delivered in grand fashion. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Xfinity Series. Tomorrow is the big one, the NASCAR Cup Series season finale. Who's gonna win the championship? Who knows? We will have to wait. In my opinion, after seeing how drivers have done in practice and quality, it could end up being Logano versus Chase Elliott. But we will see what happens during the race. That's the big one. The big race. The final race in NASCAR this year. So far, from trucks, it was the most loved to Xfinity the most hated. Who knows what will happen in Cup? Either the most loved or most hated will win. Who knows? Time will tell. But anyway, there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed my NASCAR Xfinity Series race review. Make sure you guys like, subscribe for more great NASCAR content. Tomorrow, obviously, the Cup Series race review will be up, ready, and we'll be there, and I'll be there to talk about it. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's video. Like, subscribe for more content. And I will see you all tomorrow for the NASCAR Cup Series season finale. Bye-bye.